Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and it is the player ratings from yesterday's 2-0 away defeat against Arsenal in the FA Cup. Yes, we've exited the FA Cup early this time, like it has been previously. I know we got to the quarterfinals last season, but it feels like it's gone back to going out the competition very, very soon, as it has been for God knows how many years. But I thought the lads yesterday really, really tried out there. I don't think I can really fault that performance. I could possibly point the finger at a couple, you could say. But the lads really went and had a go, I would say. I thought at first when the lineup was announced, it was very baffling. And when you seen Arsenal's lineup, you were thinking they're going to absolutely pick us apart here. But no, we really had a go. We did. I didn't think Arsenal were brilliant, I've got to say. What really let us down the most was missing those chances we should have scored. The ones from Andy Carroll. Oh, man. If he scores them, we are through to the fourth round. Because we missed them. Arsenal capitalised on that. They took their chances and scored. And that's how they've gone through. Unfortunately. I know yesterday, my quick thoughts, I was very annoyed about why Smith Rowe wasn't sent off. They gave him a yellow when it was double checked by VAR. I know I might have went a little bit over the top on that, but I have seen them given before. I actually have. But the referee thought otherwise, unfortunately. But I think what I was just really frustrated about the most was missing those glorious chances we should have taken. Unfortunately. We've got to be taking our chances, unfortunately. And if we keep missing them, we're going to get punished for it massively. That is the thing. So here we are then. I'm going to get into the player ratings from what I've gone with from yesterday's game. Starting off in goal, and that was Martin Dubravka. And it was great to see him back, and he did very well indeed. He was pulling off some brilliant saves, and he has been a miss. Although you've still got to give credit to Caldolo for stepping in and doing a job. But it's great to see when number one keeper back, and that is Martin Dubravka. Some of the saves he was pulling off were absolutely exceptional indeed. And it was great to see him back, and I'm going to give Martin Dubravka an 8. Into the three centre-backs. First of all, on the right-hand side, it was Isaac Hayden, and he was very solid again. And this lad is such an important player to our squad, and he needs to start on Tuesday against Sheffield United. You had to go into both defence and centre midfielder, but it was a solid performance from Isaac Hayden. I'm going to give Isaac Hayden a 7. Going to move into the middle of the centre backs, and that was the captain Jamal Lascelles who came back in, and you can tell he was not match fit at all after recovering from coronavirus. He did a really dangerous tackle, you could say, in the first half and got a yellow for it. But you could tell he was not match fit at all, and that was the problem. I think you've got to be looking at maybe 2 games before you can look to bring him back in the start lineup. But he's not match fit at the moment, Jamal Lascelles. I know I said in my preview he was going to start, and he did. But maybe we could be regretting that now, unfortunately. So I'm going to give Lascelles a 5, and he only lasted a first half of the game because he was suffering from fatigueness after the first half. So that's why I've scored him a 5. In the left of the centre-backs, and it was Kieran Clark. And apart from the mistake he made for their first goal, he was still pretty solid, I thought. And the lad's done very, very well. Some fans have really been slagging it off, and I'm thinking, come on, man. We'll make these mistakes sometimes, and the players will look at themselves and thinking, why did I do that? Clark's probably going to be thinking that to himself right now. But I'm still happy with the performance from Kieran Clark. He's been solid for, and I'm going to give him a 6. Going to move into the wing backs first of all on the right hand side, and it was Emil Krafth. And I didn't think that was a good performance from him at all. I think he was getting beat far too easily on that side from the likes of Tierney. And that should not be happening a lot of the time, getting beat far too easily like that. So because it wasn't a great performance from Emil Krafth, I'm going to score him a 4. and on the left-hand side of the wing-backs, and that was Paul Dummett, and I thought he did really well as well. He was going forward, looking to get crosses in the box, and it's been great to see him back after he has been out with such a long time with an injury. But I thought that performance from Paul Dummett was decent, so I'm going to score him a 6. Going to move into the centre midfielders. First of all, Jeff Hendrick. When I first seen he was in the star lineup, I'm thinking, God almighty, dearie, dearie me. But I thought he did all right, I've got to say. I thought he did. His passing was okay. He was looking to pick out passes out to the players. So I thought that wasn't too bad from Jeff Hendrick, I've got to say. So I'm going to score him a 6 as well. Alongside him, and that was Sean Longstaff. And again, same. Only thing I'm still going to be criticising about is the passing sideways and backwards. If there's a player making a run forwards, look for him and try and pick out that pass for him. Because the sideways and backwards passing, it really does my head in a lot of the time. But it wasn't bad from Sean Longstaff. But please look to pass more forward than sideways or backwards. So I'm going to score Sean Longstaff a 6 as well. Next position I'm going to go with into the attacking areas. First of all, Miggy, and another player that was really trying as well. He was really taking Arsenal players on. He was getting in the box as well. And you can tell out wide he's not his favourite position. So could Bruce be looking up to play at his correct position on Tuesday? We'll wait and see. But he was trying, Miggy. You've got to say, definitely. So I'm going to score him a 6 as well. On the left-hand side, and that was Joe Linton. And I'm sorry. That performance was abysmal. It really, really was. It's slow at times from him. He's very slow to react. And he's very slow at taking players on as well. He's going backwards once again, Joe Linton. There was a chance he had in the first half. He got in a good position in the box, and all he had to do was possibly try and shoot with his left foot into the far corner, and there's a possibility that could go in. He hesitated, and Arsenal go and clear the danger, and that really frustrated me. And the rest of the game from him, it was just awful. Yeah, he's going backwards now, Joe Linton. I think he has to be dropped for Tuesday, hoping Ryan Fraser is fit. But Joe Linton has gone backwards now at this moment of time. Joe Linton, he gets a 2 from me. Up front as the striker, and that was Andy Carroll. And apart from the misses, he was great. He did very well indeed. He was getting himself about, jumping for the ball to win headers. And that was an Andy Carroll performance, you would say, definitely. I don't think he'll start on Tuesday, but you could be looking in, if the game's not going well, to bring him on. But I thought that was very good from Andy Carroll yesterday. So do you know what? Even though he missed, Andy Carroll's going to get an 8 from me. Into the substitutions, we made 5 of them. First of all, we brung on was Matt Ritchie right into the second half. And I've got to say his crossing was all over the place a lot of the time. It wasn't beat the first man. And it was just going left, right and centre all over. I know I like Matt Ritchie for his graft and all that. But that crossing was dreadful yesterday. The rest of it wasn't so bad. It was the crossing that let him down. I'm going to score Matt Ritchie a 5. Next substitution, and that was Jacob Murphy. And he tried when he come on as well. He was looking to get forward, get crosses into the box as well. And I think Jacob Murphy should be looking to start on Tuesday. Hopefully he does. So, did all right when he come on, Jacob Murphy. So I'm going to score him a 6 as well. Next substitution, when we made 2 substitutions in the 81st minute it was. First of all, it was DeAndre Yedlin. And I didn't think that was great from him, unfortunately. Again, bit like Kraft, he was getting beat far too easily. And again, that shouldn't have happened. Unfortunately, it should not look to get very beat easily like that. I'm going to score Yedlin a 4 as well, like I did with Emil Kraft. And the other substitution that came on at the same time as Yedlin, and that was the young Elliot Anderson. And he really gave it a go when he came on. He was looking to he was taking players on. He was looking to see who we could find in the box and all that. And yeah, pretty good, I've got to say, from Elliot Anderson. Definitely. I'm going to score him a 7. in the last substitution, and that was Dwight Gale. And I didn't think he did much, unfortunately, when he come on. A lot of people were very unhappy that Carroll was taken off. And I just didn't think Dwight Gale did much when he come on, unfortunately. He was looking to appeal for a penalty towards the end of the game. But he was never, ever going to get that. Was he, unfortunately. So I'm just going to go down the middle and score Gale a 5. Into the manager, Steve Bruce. Now, at first we thought when he made that lineup, it was very baffling. But I thought the players really give it a go, I would say. If only we took our chances, we would be going through and not Arsenal. So, do you know what? I'm going to score Bruce a 5 for that as well. It's the game against Sheffield United is where he's going to get judged on the most. If we get a poor result out of that, he's got to be gone. He has to be gone after that. So I'm going to score Bruce a 5 from yesterday. So that is me player ratings that I've gone with. Let me know in the comments section. As always, do you agree with them? If you were to change any of them, let me know as always. Do keep an eye out for the preview for the Sheffield United game, which is probably going to be most likely tomorrow. So do keep an eye out for that coming. Thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give the video a like, a comment. Please, if you haven't checked me out before, please do hit that subscribe button. And till next time, catch us all later. Take care. How are you feeling after going out the FA Cup very early yesterday?